trying not to take myself too seriously, which is something I've done for a long time. I'm very self-conscious about how people perceive me, and sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's not so good. Do a lot of thinking and worrying and thinking into things. Life's too short to be worrying about things like that. This is why getting in front of the camera is a big thing for me. Not only is it something out of my comfort zone, it's something that I never thought I'd ever do, if I'm honest. I always wanted fame and fortune without so much the fame. I'm not particularly bothered about lots of people knowing me, knowing what I do, and yet I find myself making YouTube videos. Hopefully by doing these YouTube videos I'll learn a bit more about myself, and hopefully learn to not take myself too seriously, be able to laugh at myself, be able to not think into things too much, start to enjoy myself a little bit more. I didn't always used to be Mr. Serious. As I've got older, I've got a lot worse at it, I think. Got quite a few things on in my life, as most people do. A lot of it is out of my control and I can't do anything about it. Few things I can do is I can control these videos and make them hopefully what I want. I'm very aware that these videos now are pretty rubbish, and I hope I can look back in a year or two on them and think, crikey, you were you were bad. But if I don't start, if I don't do them, how am I going to get better? This is my whole idea behind doing these videos. It is getting better at them. And if I don't do them, how am I going to do that? I really want to try and entertain people, give people a bit of advice that I would have liked along the way. Try and make people laugh. I'm pretty sure if you are going to watch these videos, they will make you laugh because they're so rubbish. But that's just how it is at the moment. I'm finding it slightly easier to talk to the camera and hopefully talk to you. It's not as intimidating as it was, and I do look forward to making these quick videos. I am going to have to get some scripts and think a little bit more about it all, but for now this is just how it is. I hope I don't come across as anything other than being me. Getting back to the original point I made at the start of the video, don't take yourself too seriously. Life's too short. Try and enjoy yourself. Easier said than done when looking at a deaf camera, but it's something I am going to work on, and I am going to work on. I've got lots of good things in my life. I've got an amazing family. I've got some really good friends. I've got a decent workplace, although my current role I don't exactly enjoy, but I've got a roof over my head. I've got food on the table, and there's a lot of people who are way worse off than I am. Sometimes you've just got to be grateful for what you've got. Life's too short to take yourself seriously. Enjoy it while you can.